My boss replaced me with his son, but he didn't know who I really was. My boss fired me overnight. No warning, no reason, just a cold HR email that said, "We're going in a new direction." That new direction? His completely unqualified son. The next day I was gone. My desk cleared. But then, the chairman of the board stormed in asking, "Where is she?" My ex-boss froze, then admitted everything. What the chairman did next left the entire office speechless. I'm 34. Former director of strategy at a billion-dollar tech firm in Seattle. I helped take the company from a glorified startup to an industry leader. I built teams, won contracts, tripled revenue in 2 years. But none of that mattered when my boss, Greg, decided it was time to bring in fresh energy. He fired me and put his 26-year-old son, Mason, whose biggest achievement was crashing a rented Tesla into a golf course. I didn't get angry. I didn't cry. I left the building calmly, with my coffee in one hand. Because what Greg didn't know was that 6 months earlier, the chairman of the board, Mr. Langston himself, had handpicked me to quietly analyze internal fraud. He suspected someone at the top was manipulating financial reports and falsifying performance reviews. Guess who it was? Greg. And guess who had every document, every forged signature, and every shady bonus traced? The next morning, I walked into the office building, not as an employee, but as a guest. Because Mr. Langston was waiting downstairs. And he wasn't smiling. We took the elevator up together. The entire floor went silent when the doors opened. Langston stormed into Greg's office. "Where is she?" Greg stuttered. I let her go yesterday." "My son," Langston raised one hand. "You fired the only person keeping this company clean and replaced her with your nepotistic liability." Greg blinked. "Excuse me?" Langston dropped a folder onto his desk. "This is a full audit. Forged approvals, illegal bonuses, ghost vendors, all traced back to your authorization code." Greg's face drained of color. "And just so you're clear," Langston added, "Mason's name is already flagged in the SEC report." The HR director, who had helped with my dismissal, quietly backed out of the room. Greg tried to deny it, but I stepped forward and said, "I was documenting your every move for 6 months. Every stolen dollar. Every fake signature. I handed it to the chairman yesterday, right after you fired me." Langston turned to me. "Would you be willing to return as interim CEO?" The room gasped. I nodded. "Only if Greg and his son are escorted out." Langston smiled. "Done." As Greg and Mason were led out by security, Mason smirked. "You think you've won?" I smiled back. "Oh, I haven't even started. There's a federal investigation now, like stories where justice hits hard and karma hits harder. Subscribe to my channel now, and don't miss the next real-life tale of power, betrayal, and cold revenge.